Yes. So I guess we are live. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. So how are you all? So I hope you guys are doing fine. And let's get started. Okay. So we have started this Python interview preparation course 1 week ago. So it's an seventh lesson. So we have covered till now we have covered some basic stuff. Okay. And today we are discussing yesterday, day before yesterday we started loops. Okay. And yesterday as well we discussed about leftover topics in loops, and we solved some problems using loops. Hi Shraddha. Yep. Hi. And yeah, so today also we will be solving a bunch of problems. Okay. So I have curated a few set of beginner problems, okay, which were very important to before starting anything. So let's solve them, okay, together. So yeah, and before starting, myself Vamsi, currently working as an associate software engineer at SNNCS Software, Hyderabad. Hi. So a quick recap about what we have seen in yesterday's class. Okay, so we started with a while loop. Okay, then we have seen transfer statements, which are break, continue, pass, and then we have solved a few basic problems related to using loops. Okay, we have solved problems using loops, and then we have solved two good problems like sum of elements in list and factorial, I guess not factorial, Fibonacci. Okay, so this is what we have done yesterday's, I guess, and today we will be solving problems using Python. Okay, which are mixed topics. Okay, it contains a couple of topics, like we will be solving few problems which were are not included in loops, not using loops, and we few problems using loops. Okay, yeah, I guess intro is enough. So let's dig into problem solving. And the very first problem that we are going to solve today is swapping of two numbers. Swapping of two number. What does it mean? So let's say I will be giving you two inputs. Okay, two inputs. Let's say A and B. Okay, and let's say I have given A as 5 and B is equal to 10, and you need to swap them up. Okay, swapping means after swapping A contains 10, B contains 5. Okay, A contains 10, B contains 5. So this is what we are expected. So yeah, there were different types that we can do this problem, but there were two classification, like two variations I can say. So they were, first one, using third variable. So here we have used two variables A and B for two inputs, and we can use another variable and we can solve that problem. And another variation is without using third variable. I hope it makes sense, right? So give it a try, okay, and let me know what is your views on this particular problem. How can we do that? So first write a solution, try to identify the solution for this using third variable. Okay, then we'll go and try to optimize and like discuss some things in and around. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, first solution using third variable. So what is a tar variable? Let's say I have a is equal to 5, b is equal to 10. Now I need to write my logic. How can I write? So let's say before starting, let's simply do some basic stuff. Okay, we have some knowledge, right? So in general, not programming, let's in real world. Okay, you have a two books. Okay, two books, like two racks. Okay, this is rack A and this is rack B, and you need to change the cloths. Okay, you have some cloths in it. In this you have some books. Okay, now how can you do that? So first what you will do, first you will take out all your clothes from a rack and you will put it somewhere. Let's say you will put it on bed. Done. So now what you will do, you will take out your books from here and you will put it on your rack. Done. Now your books are now your rack B is empty. So what you will do, so you will take out all your clothes from bed and you will put it in rack. So after completing this particular task, you can see that in A you have books and in B you have your clothes and books. This is how you will do in your real world, right? Like in general. Yes, so programming is nothing but an a real world thing. Okay, so whatever we do in our day-to-day life, we just convert them into our programming things. That's it. Okay, so now let's imagine this particular situation and we'll try to code this up. Okay, now we have an extra variable called temporary. Okay, we have an extra variable called temporary. Okay, at first in that, so we'll take out here, we took our clothes and we put it on our bed, right? So we'll took the value inside the A and we'll put it on our temp. Done. Now I will go on in A, I will go and put my B. Then I will put a B in A in, sorry, temp in B. Done. So you might be wondering why we need tar variable. I can say something like this. B equal to A equal to B. Will this won't work? Will this won't work? Yes, it won't work, right? It won't work. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try to trace this particular solution. Okay, let's try to trace this. So you have temp, you have A, you have B. Okay, this is A, you have 5. This is temp, you have 10. Sorry, this is B, this is A. Okay, so what you are doing, first you are putting this A value in the temp. Okay, now your A, let's assume your A is empty. Okay, done. Now what you are doing, so this particular line is done. Now we'll go to this line. So you are doing, putting this 10 in A. So your 10 is in A. Okay, now what you are doing, now again in B you are putting your temp. So here you are putting temp. Now tell me what is in A, 10, what is in B, 5. This is how you solve this particular problem. Done. So let's try to code this particular solution. So I will be taking the inputs from the user. I hope you guys know how to take input from the user because we have discussed it a plenty number of times. Enter a value and int enter, sorry, enter b value. Now if you, let's say, print before swapping and print after swapping. Okay, print before swapping. A. Now, so now we'll do swapping. Logic. Okay, this is our logic. So what we are doing, we are first storing our A and B, A in temp. Okay, A in temp, and then in A we are storing B, and then in B we are placing temp. Done. So done, our logic is done. Now let's go and print values after swapping. A, done. So let's go and execute this particular piece of code. Yeah, so it is asking for a value of A, so I will give you value of A as 20, and it is asking for value of B. I will give you B value as 30. Okay, so now let's see. So before swapping we got 20 and 30, and after swapping we got 30 and 20. Done. So this is how we swap using three variable, like third variable. Okay, so but in an interviews mostly they won't ask you this particular question, like this particular approach, because they always wanted you to solve without using third variable. Okay, so it will be good if you know the logic without using third variable. So let's try to figure out how to swap the variables without using third variable. Yeah. Okay, solution using two variables. So how can we use? So let's think in terms of arithmetic operations. Arithmetic operations. You know what are arithmetic operators, right? Yes, Radha, we are discussing that. So what are arithmetic operators? So a plus, minus, division, sorry, multiplication, division, modulus, exponent, and a division, floor division, right? So now think in terms of these arithmetic operators. So can we do something better? Okay. So let's say we have A is equal to 5 and B equal to 10. Okay. Now follow me. Okay, follow me. And first I will do A is equal to A plus B. So I will be keeping track of the things here. So initially my values are 5 and 10. Okay. Now what I am doing is this is my first step. Okay, I am doing A is equal to A plus B. Now tell me what will be my A now. It is 15, right? It will be 15. Now I will go and do B equal to A minus B. A is B equal to A minus B. Are you getting? Are you getting? So just follow me. Okay, later on I will tell you why this particular thing works. Okay, why this particular thing works. Okay, so now what I am doing, this is second step. So B equal to A minus B. So A is currently 15. If I do A minus B means 15 minus 10. 15 minus 10. It will give me 5. I am storing it in B. Okay. I am storing it in B. Now the third step is, now tell me, so you have 15 in A, you have 5 in B. Now what will be the third step? Can you think of it? Can you think of it? What will be the third step? So let's say I want 10 in A, right? I want 10 in A. I can do A is equal to A minus B. Done. I'm done. I'm done. So just think of what happened here. Here 10. Okay, here 10. So in A we have 10, in B we have 5. So is this what we wanted? Is this what we wanted? Yes. So now what is the, like, why it has worked? Okay, why it has to work? What is the intuition behind this particular problem? So in programming world or in coding, in DSA, in algorithms, so everyone knows the solution. Like, so as a BTech like undergrad students, I can say that, so if you mug up the things the day before exam, we get a marks. Okay, and even for algorithms it works. Okay, I know few people have mugged up the things. Okay, so can mug up the things. So but whenever they are attending an interview after, so they will ask this question. Okay, so write an code, okay, write an program to swap the numbers without using third variable, and they will simply write this particular logic. Okay, everyone can do that by mugging up the things, but it has to be clear. Like, it will be good if you know why it has worked. Okay, why it has to work, then only you can solve a few more problems related to this particular any program, okay, or any algorithm. Okay, so the intuition behind of algorithm is very very important. Okay, now let's solve. Okay, so in general, okay, forget about this at plus and minuses and all. Okay, forget about Python also. So let's say you have a 10 chocolates. Okay, you have 10 chocolates, and you have and your friend has, let's say, friend 1 and a friend 2. Okay, so a friend 1 has 10 chocolates and friend 2 has 20 chocolates. So, and like you can say that they were in two boxes. Okay, box 1 and box 2 as well. So A is equal to A minus B, that is B actually. So we are doing A is equal to B. Oh, where, Shadra? I think this is good, right? Like, we got the output. So at first we we did addition. Okay, so 15. Then B is equal to A minus B. So we have did this particular minus. So we got 5. So which is expected. And then we got a 5 in B and a 15 in A. So yeah, that's correct. Okay, I guess. Okay, think. Okay, recalculate. Okay, so take out few variables. Okay, apart from 10 and 5 and 10, then try on your own, you will get it. Okay, something also try like this. Okay, you have to draw something like this, then only you will get it. Okay, so you and your friend has 10 chocolates and 20 chocolates. So your teacher asked you to mix them up. Okay, your teacher ask you to mix them up. So if you mix them, what you will have, you will have 30. Okay, you will have 30. Okay, and so now after a class finished, your friend came to you and he asked you to give his quota of chocolates. Okay, okay, give his quota of chocolates, like, so whatever chocolates amount of chocolates he have given to you, and he asked to return them. Okay, what you can do? So now you are like, you became like cunning here. Okay, you became cunning here, like you want the more chocolates, you decided to stole. Okay, and exactly, like, you don't know the count. Okay, you put your hand in that particular box and you take out some chocolates. Okay, you haven't counted them. Okay, so let's say out of 30 chocolates in box, okay, while picking up, you got only 10 chocolates. You got only 10 chocolates. Now you gave it to your friend, 10. Now tell me, how many chocolates are in your box? So can I say you have only 20 chocolates? You have only 20 chocolates. So is that our answer? Is that what we are looking? So you just mix them. Okay, you gave 10 to your friend after mixing them and you got only 20. That's it. So you got profit unexpectedly, right? So this is how a real world things works. Okay, this is how we need to think. Okay, whenever we have seen any problem, be it DSA or be it anything, you have to think. Okay, you have to realize like you are in that particular situation, and what you will do at that particular situation. That's it. Okay, then you will get it. Okay, so now we don't require these things, so we'll change our logic to a equal to a plus b, and then b equal to a minus b, then again a equal to a minus b. Okay, now let's go and code this up, sorry, execute this up. So we got, let's say, 5 and 10. What we got? So we initially gave a 5 as a. Okay, a as 5 and b as 10, and we got, whenever we are trying to print after swapping, we got a as 10 and b as 5. This is how we want it, right? Hope you have understood this. Okay, so if you haven't, please let me know. Okay, like here understanding, like that's a 3-line code, anyone can understand, anyone can remember that, but at what extent? After 1 year they will forget that, after 2 years they will forget that. Okay, but the way you have solved the problem is forever. Okay, you will keep that in mind. That is very important. Okay, so if you haven't done so, let me know if you have understood or not in the chat window. Okay, now let's say let's solve another problem. Okay, let's say I will be counting the digits, so let's say I will be giving you a n. Okay, n, let's say 1 2 3 1 4 5 6 7. Okay, now tell me how many digits are in this particular n, how many digits are in particular in this n. So can I say your output should be the digits of, like, number of digits in number. So here our output should be equal to 6. So this is what I wanted. Okay, and you can always assume that n is always greater than 1, sorry, greater than or equal to 1. Okay, greater than or equal to 1 means the input which I am giving is always equal to, either equal to 1 or greater than 7, sorry, 1. That's it. Okay, so how can we do this? Okay, I will write a pattern first. Okay, and let's follow that pattern and tell me how can we solve that particular pattern. Okay, like I will tell you the answer. Okay, I will tell you the answer because everyone knows that, and then let's try to convert that, and you need to tell me what to do that. Okay, how to do that. So let's say pattern here. So initially my numbers are, let's say, 1 2 3 4. Now let's say, so initially this is my n, and I just wanted to reduce this my to 2 1 3, then 1 2, then 1. Okay, then to 0. So whenever I have made it as a 0, then I can assume that I will there is nothing to downgrade it. Okay, so now tell me how many steps that I had to make this 1 2 3 4 to 0. How many steps? 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, and 4 step. 4 steps. So can I say this 4 is my number of digits? Can I say that this is my 4 is number of digits? Yes, Shraddha. Good. So now like, what is the task? So as Shraddha said, we need to divide it by 10. Why we need to divide it by 10? So let's say if our 1 2 3 4 I have divided by a 10. So if I divide it by 10, now I will get 1 2 3 as my output. 1 2 3 as my output. Can you, yes, can you agree that? Can you agree that? Now if I divide that 1 2 3 by 10 again, now what will I get? Can I say that I will get 12? Now again I will divide that 12 by 10, I will get 1. Now again I will divide that 1 by 10, I will get 0. So is this what I wanted? So how many tasks I am doing? How many tasks I am doing? I am doing only one task. Okay, I am doing only one task. Okay, but how many times I am doing? I am doing only one task. How many times I am doing? How many times? So until my n becomes 0. Can I say that? Until my n becomes 0. So what I can use? Yesterday we have discussed that we can use. So something like this. Okay, so whenever we are performing the task repeatedly, the same task repeatedly, until some condition fails, we can use while. We can use while loop. Yes, we can use while loop. So yes, we put that here, while. Now what will be our condition? What will be our condition? Can I say that? Can I say that my condition should be greater than 0? My condition should be greater than 0. Yes, can I say that? Yeah. Now tell me, what is the task I am doing? What is the task I am doing? I am doing n is equal to n by 10. But here in Python, if we use one backslash, okay, it is going to give you floating point values. Okay, so yeah, so you need to use float division. Okay, means you need to divide it by a 2, like you need to put 2 backslashes. Okay, yes, even that works, Shraddha. Okay, but don't rely on always n factorial, n not equal to 0, because here you are pretty much sure that your value will come down to 0 at some point. Okay, but in majority of the cases, let's say instead of coming into the n instead of coming into the 0, what if it came less than 0, like your n will become -1 -2 -5. So in that situations, you will enter into an infinite loop, because your value never been equal to 0, right? So your condition is always become true. Okay, so don't rely on that. Okay, just follow these kind of things. Okay, yeah, that's good guess. Now instead of this particular task, okay, so yeah, you are doing this particular task. Okay, and what is another task that you need to follow? So you need to keep track of the count of digits. How many times you have made that particular task, right? How many times you have made that particular task, right? Because that is our end goal. So here you are doing, at the same time you are dividing it by 1 1 1. Okay, and at the same time you need to keep track of your count as well. Okay, so here let's maintain some count. Okay, count equal to 0 initially. Okay, then always whenever you are dividing it by 10, at each time let's increment your count by 1. Done. So I hope so. If you didn't understand, please let me know in the comment section. If you understood this particular thing, just put it as or understand. Okay, so you required n. Okay, yeah, you required n, and then you require one count digits is equal to 0. Okay, initially count digits equal to 0. Then you will be putting while greater than 0. Okay, while greater than 0, and you are making your n equal to each time, and instead apart from that as well, you will be making you count digits plus 1. Done. So after you came out of the loop, you will just print your count digits. That's it. Okay, So let's say let's execute this. So let's enter a value. Let's enter a 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so I have entered 87654. Okay, so let's say, so I got 5 digits. Is that what we wanted? Is that what we wanted? Yes, done. Yes, done. Now let's try to modify this question little bit. Okay, so instead of counting the digits, let's sum up the all the digits. Let's sum up all the digits. Okay, let's say here, if I have given n equal to 5 6 7 8. Okay, if I have given n is equal to 5 6 7 8, now tell me what will be the sum of all digits. Sum of digits. So can I say that is that 11 plus 8, it's a 11 plus 7, it's a 18. 18 plus 8 is a 26. Yes, so sum of all digits is 26. So this is what you need to print now. Okay, so just imagine, like, okay, so just stick to the previous problem. Okay, so here what we are doing, so we are just eliminating every digit in single iteration, right? So if I say, can I say that if whatever the value you are removing, whatever the value you are leaving, okay, whatever the value you are leaving, so if you add all those values, you can get a sum of digits. Yes, you can get a sum of digits. Yes, so let's say, so here from this particular path, okay, yes, so from this particular path you have written, like, you have eliminated 4. From this particular path you have eliminated 3. From here you have eliminated 2. From here you have eliminated 1. So if you sum up all these, so it's a 10. Is this the sum of all digits? Yes, yes, is n is equal to n mod 10. Good. So when you need to do that, okay, so when you need to do that, so now tell me line number, on which line number you want to put that code up. Okay, so even that's not n is equal to n mod 10, so you need to do some, you did some mistake over there. So let's say, so leaving digit, so leaving digit equal to n mod 10, because whenever you do n is equal to n mod 10, then let's say, so at first your value is 1 2 3 4. If you do mod 10, what you will get? You will get 4, and you are assigning it back to the, n. So now you are changing your n, so that's not the way you wanted, right? So you want always a leaving digit, so you will get this, then you will divide it by 10, so your leaving digit will be 4, and you will be getting it as a n. You are making, dividing it by 10, you are making your n as a 1 2 3. Then you need to, let's say, sum. So let's instead of count digits, sum digits now. Okay, sum digits equal to 0. Now sum digits equal to sum digits plus leaving digit. Yes, will this work? Just cross check, Shraddha. Okay, hope you will get it. Okay, so every time before you will be removing that particular value, you need to catch that value. Okay, you need to know what is the inside, what is the value you are going to remove. Okay, then you can add that to your sum. Okay, then you can remove that. That's it. If I run this particular code, so let's say I have given 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, then I can expect 15 as my output. Yes, I got 15. Done. Done. So let me know if you have understood the problem or not. Or do you want me to explain it again? Yeah. So let's again modify this program. Okay, let's again modify this particular program a little bit. Okay, this time I will be giving you a number and you need to reverse that particular number. Okay, let's say I have given you 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Now you need to print that number as 4 3 2 1. Okay, I hope you got the problem statement right. So I will be giving you n as 1 2 3 4. You need to make that n as, like, you need to reverse that. Okay, 4 3 2 1. So you need to do something like this. Okay, so just let me know if you have any idea or not. If not, let's dive. Okay, yeah. So now tell me, just follow me. Okay, just follow me. Okay, just follow me. So let's say I have a variable, okay, reverse, and I have n here. Okay, currently my n is 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Print leaving. That is not expected one Ash gaming, because see, everyone can do that, but I want whole number. Okay, so if you print a leaving number, you will get 3 4 3 2 1. Okay, so this is not I wanted. I want something like 4 3 2 1 in a one number. Okay, one variable. That is what I wanted. Okay, yeah, but good thought. Okay, good thought. So let's say we know how to so again I can say that as Ash Gaming said, instead of printing that name, just put that number somewhere. Okay, put that number in somewhere. Okay, let's say reverse. So first you got 4. Okay, then you got 3, then you got 2, then you got 1. So just append. Okay, so that's good thing that we can do. Now how can we do that? Okay, how can we do that? Let's say, so initially let's assume in reverse you have 0. Okay, in reverse you have 0. Now I got this 4. Okay, I got that 4. Now if I do reverse plus 4, okay, now what happens? Reverse plus 4, now what happens? This is going to be 4. Done. Now I will leave this 4. Okay, by doing n is equal to n by 10. Okay, now it will become 1 2 3. Done. Now let's say, now again I will take these 3. Okay, I will take these 3, and now initially what we did, we just did 0 plus 4, right? 0 plus 4. Now I wanted to do the same. Okay, now just assume if you do 4 plus 3, it will become 7. Now if I want a 4 plus 3 as 43, now what I wanted to do? So if instead of 4 it could have 40, then it will become 43. It will become 43. It will become 43. Yes. So at each time I need to have 0 at the last. That is what I wanted. So before attaching, I will just do into 10 plus 3. Now what will happen? It will become 43. Done. Done. Now again I will do the same task. 123 by 10. So it will become 12. Now again, before doing appending this 2, I will do 43 into 10 plus 2. So it will come out as a 142. So it will, sorry, 432, and it will become 1. And again at the last, okay, so if I mod it, so I will get 10, sorry, 1. So I will do it 1 2 3 4 10 and plus 1. Okay, it will come out of a 1 4 3 2 1 and it will become 0. So at the time it became 0, I will stop it there. I will stop it there. I hope you got it. I hope you got it. So please let me know if you haven't got the approach yet. We'll discuss with one more example. Okay, so yeah, you got the approach, right? You got the approach. Okay, now let's try to code that up. Okay, let's try to code that up. So first what we need to have, we need to have a reverse number. Okay, reverse number equal to 0 initially. Okay, reverse number equal to 0 initially. Now while until n became n greater than 0, we are doing some task. So what is that task? First you need to get the last digit. Okay, you need to get the last digit. So let's say last digit equal to, how can we get that? Doing n mod 10. Now what you need to do, you need to add that to the your reverse number. So and after adding, where you need to store that? Again in the reverse itself. Okay, so reverse number equal to reverse number. So before adding, what you need to do, you need to make sure that you will be multiplying with 10 and then you are adding last digit, right? Now what you will do, you will go ahead and divide it by 10. Done. So after coming out, just print reverse number. Okay, reverse number, you will get your answer. Done. Hope you have understood the code. Yes, so if you haven't, please let me know in the comment section. Okay. Yes, so let's say I will be entering 1 2 3. Okay, so 2 3 4 1. So now what will be my output? It will become 1 4 3 2. Okay, so 1 4 3 2. Yes, I got it. Yes, I got it. Done. Done. I hope you have understood. I hope you have understood. Yes. So enough. I guess you might be feeling bored. Okay, I guess you might be feeling bored. And yeah. Don't enough. Okay. So let's solve another problem. Let's solve another problem with this particular same code. Okay. By doing one additional check, we can do that particular problem. Okay. Let's say. So let me know how many of you have heard palindrome. How many of you have heard palindrome? Word palindrome. So basically a palindrome is an we can say a palindrome means, let's say you have a n as 1 2 3 4 and after reversing it, let's say after reversing it, it will become 4 3 2 1, right? So if both the reversed number and the given number, reversed number and given number are same, okay, reversed number equal to a given number, then we can say that it's a palindrome. So can you tell me such numbers? Can you tell me such numbers? Can you tell me such numbers where if you reverse the given number, again you will get the same number? Okay, let's say I have given you 1 2 1, 1 2 1. If you reverse this 1 2 num, okay, if you reverse it, what you will get? Again 1 2 1. So can I say that these are palindrome now? Palindrome. So now you got it. What is palindrome? No, I mean 1 2 3 is not a palindrome, right? So yeah, 1 2 1 2 1 is a palindrome. 1 5 1 is a palindrome, right? Now if I have given something like madam, so just tell me, is this palindrome? Madam is a palindrome. Madam is a palindrome. And I have given you mom, dad, palindrome. Yes, so basically palindrome will have two things, okay? Palindrome for the number and palindrome for the string, okay? So let's see. So how can we solve this? And okay, how can we solve this? How can we solve? Yeah, Naman is also palindrome. Yeah, good, Amit. Now you guys all are having knowledge on what is a palindrome, right? Yeah, Malayalam. Yes, Malayalam. So how can we solve this particular problem? So in earlier problem, okay, we have n, okay, we have n and we have reverse. And if we go and check the both values, then we are done. You can say that. You can say that. So we have n, we have reverse number, and if we just go and put some if condition over there, then we can check, right? You might be thinking like that. Yes, so instead of this, so after reverse I'm saying that let's go and put a reverse number. So that is palindrome. But if you observe, there is a one loophole here. If you observe, there is a loophole here. So after coming out of this loop, our n will become, after coming out of this loop, our n will become, after coming out of that loop, our n will become 0, right? If you don't know, like, let's see. If you haven't got me, let's see. Okay, let's print n. Okay, after coming out of the loop, let's print n and let's see what will be our n value. So it is 0 because we are dividing it by 10, 10, 10, 10, right? Yes. So now what you can do? So before dividing that number, let's store that number in some variable. Okay. Okay. Before logic n equal to n. So this is what we wanted, right? Before logic. Yes. Yes. So I will remove that. Before logic n equal to reverse. So if this is true, we are done, right? Otherwise, if this is false, if this is false, not a palindrome. Yes, so we did that, right? So before logic n, okay, we stored n in before logic n. Yes, we are good. Now let's execute this particular problem and let's give 1 to 1 to 1. Okay, 1 to 1 to 1. What we can expect as our answer? We can expect as a palindrome. Given number is a palindrome. So let's hit the enter. So we got the output. Given number is palindrome. Yes, if I give another number as 1, 2, 3, 4, if I hit, not a palindrome. Done. So yep. So please let me know if you have understood this particular problem or not. Let's solve another problem. Still we have 10 more minutes. Let's solve another problem. Yeah. So we did we figure out what is a palindrome for like how to find a palindrome for number. Okay, let's go and find for string. Yes, string for string. Okay, let's say I have taken input from the user. Okay, I have taken the input from the user. How can we do this in string? Yes, that's what we are discussing, I mean. Yeah, so now let's say first what is the operation that let's write the algo. Okay, let's write the algorithm. So if you don't know what is algorithm, An algorithm is a sequence of steps that we are performing on a some problem or some set of operations. Okay, so you can say an algorithm is a sequence of operations which we are trying to solve one particular problem. Okay, so let's write the algorithm. First, what we need to do. So in earlier what we did, first we have to store the copy of a string, store the copy of a new variable. Yeah, then what we need to do, you just case input is string and store the reverse. Yeah, so after copying the string in a new variable, now we need to go and reverse the string. Yes, reverse it, reverse the string, right? So after reversing a string, what you need to do, okay, check whether given like stored copy string is equal to a reversed string. That's it, that's it, done. When you teach functions topic, yeah, so maybe right after these loops, maybe, so in loops, yeah, maybe for the rest of the week also we will be solving problems. Okay, like there are plenty of problems we need to solve with loops before going ahead with other topics, right? So for the next 2 days as well we will be solving only problems, and on Friday we will be solving, yes, on Friday we will be starting with function, and then we'll finish recursion as well. Okay, recursion, another most important topic, recursion. Okay, so this is what we need to follow. Okay, let's go and store a copy, store copy string. So let's say s. Okay, now we need to define reverse string. Okay, reverse string, done. Now what we need to do, we guys know how to traverse through a string, right? So this is how we can traverse through a string. Yes, so let me say, okay, let's see, let's say we have a input as madam. Okay, this is in yes, and I have created a store copy which I am storing madam. Yes, now I will be creating a reverse of a string. Okay, reverse. Now I will be traversing through this particular madam. Okay, at first I will be at this particular m. Okay, I will take this m. Okay, I will take this m and I will add this to the reverse. Okay, reverse currently is empty. If I add empty to the m, then it will become m. Yes, now I will go to the next element. Okay, next character, so which is a. Okay, now I will add this a to the reverse number. So reverse is currently having m, and if I add a, then it will become ma. Right, now I will go to the next string. Okay, next character. Now I will take this d and I will add it to the reverse. Okay, now reverse is having ma, and if I add d, it will become mad. Yes, now, yeah, so now currently I'm at a, and if I add this a to the reverse, then it will become mad, like mada, right? Now I will move on to the m. Now I will take this m, and if I add it to the reverse, it will become madam, right? Madm. Now what I need to do, so if I move ahead with the next, there is nothing in it, so I will come out of the loop, and now I will check this reverse equal to stored copy or not. Yes, will this both are equal? Yes, both are equal. In that case I can say that palindrome. Done. uh, gaming kida, like number. So if you wanted to take a number as a input, it won't work like that, because by default input string will give you, like input function will give you in string format. Okay, so if you want to accept number, you need to convert that string to the integer type. Okay, explicitly. How can you do that? Okay, by writing something like this: int of input. Okay, if you write the code like this, like if you are number equal to int of input, then it will accept in the form of integer. Okay, otherwise it will take the input in string format. Okay, so yeah, now I will say reverse plus equal to ch. Okay, reverse plus equal to ch. So after coming out of the loop, I will say reverse double equal to store copy, and I will have a check if this condition is true. If this condition is true, reversed number, yeah, that is not an recommendable way gaming kida. Okay, so interviewer wants to know your problem solving skills. Okay, not your memorization skills. Okay, not your memorization skills. Interviewer wants to know your logical thinking. Yes, that will help you. Okay, yeah, you can write that. And but in an interview, if you are in an interview, they won't encourage that particular kind of solutions, because interviewer there to just to check your problem solving skills, means your logical thinking, not to check your memory skills. Okay, and like while you are writing assessments like online assessment, okay, you can write that code. Okay, you can write that code, it works, and it will submit it, and it will get accepted as well. But yeah, in an interview, don't tell that answer. Okay, so let's execute this code. So it is asking for, sorry, yes, it is asking for a string. Let's say I will give a Malayalam. So it is telling that is a given string is palindrome. Okay. If I rerun that code, and if I give a Vamsi, okay, if I give Vamsi, then okay, again it is saying that given string is a palindrome. No, it should not tell like this, right? What happened? What happened? Let's print the reverse. Okay, let's print the reverse. Let's try to. So we got the Vamsi again. We got the Vamsi again. So reverse and stored copy. No. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So you need to start from the last. Okay. Sir, is good English and communication skills important for interview? Yeah, basically it's important. Okay, but not that much. Okay, so if you are good enough to manage the things, okay, manage, then it's fine. Okay, you don't need to master. Like if you are someone preparing for GRE, IELTS, okay, TOEFL, not like that. If you are if you have some good manageable, then it's okay. Okay, but yeah, so try to improve your communication skills as well, and your practice will beat your overcome, like your practice will overcome your fear. Okay, so give as many mock interviews you can. okay, then you will get some good command over the things. Okay, so obviously practice will overcome the problems. Okay, so here, yeah, so here it is a problem here. So I am starting from the beginning, that's why it is giving me the things like that. So initially actually you need to start from the back. Okay, you need to start from the back. So when I say back, it is something like this. Okay, so you guys know the range, right? We have discussed a range topic yesterday. So if you have undertaken, you might know. Okay, so if I say, if I give Vamsi as a string, okay, what is the size of this Vamsi now? What is the size? The size is 5. Size is 5. Size is 5. Now what will be the indexes? What will be the indexes of this? Sir, what would be the best answer to why would we hire you according to you? Tell your strengths. Okay, let's say I have some good problem solving skills, and I have a very, like, I am a very active. Okay, and I have some good team buildings, like team skills. Okay, where I can empower my co-workers along with my work, like I can inspire them with my work. Okay, so you can tell your strengths. So if you're telling something that has to be beneficial to the organization, okay, if you're telling, so you need to sell yourself. Okay, because they are paying for you, you need to sell yourself. So when they will pay you, okay, when they will pay you, whenever they will think that you are good advantage, you are going to be good asset for the company, then they will hire you, right? So tell them your strengths and how your strengths are going to help them to grow their organization, grow their team. Then you can say that that will be the best answer. Okay, so just so focus. Okay, if you are attending interview, so have a note of strengths and weaknesses. Don't require much. Okay, so 3 strength, 3 weaknesses enough. Okay, so if you know about yourself, you can easily write those 3 strength and 3 weaknesses. Okay, then just try to explain. Let's just think how you can explain the best. Okay, so why you are thinking this particular thing as your strength, why you are thinking that particular thing as your weakness, just tell that one example. That's more than enough. Okay, so if you want to know how my strength, like how to figure out my strength and weaknesses, then you have to know yourself. Okay, know yourself, then you will know the answers for that. Okay, let's come to this. So if I what are my indexes of this particular Vamsi? 0 1 2 3 4. 0 1 2 3 4. So in reverse I need to start from I S M A 0. Now here my indexes are 0 1 2 3 4. So I'm taking my last as my first, last to the first, last to the, so in last, in from the end. Okay, I'm starting from the end. I need to come back, I need to come back to the starting. So now what will be my range here? I need to generate range. So what will be my starting point? So I need to start from, let's say if my size is n, if my size is n, I need to start from n minus 1 until, and what will be my end point where I need to stop? So can I say I need to stop at -1? If and only if I stop at -1, I can reach till 0. Okay, if I stop at 0, I will end at 1 itself. Okay, so if I wanted to include 0 as well, then I need to go till -1. Okay, now at each time what I am doing, so at first I want 4, then I want 3, then I want 2, then I want 1, then I want 0. So each time I am doing -1, right? -1. This will become my range. This will become my range, right? Okay, so let's go and append this thing. So for ch for index in range of n minus 1 comma minus 1 comma minus 1. Okay, so here n is equal to length of s. Okay, n is equal to length of s, and here your ch will be okay. This is how. So you know how to access the string characters using indexes, right? That's what we did here. Yeah. Now let's go and check out this. And if I give Vamsi, I got a not a palindrome. Yes. If I give MADAM, madam, I got a given string is palindrome. Sorry, I forgot that. Sorry. While I was talking with you, I forgot that. Sorry. Yeah. So cool. So this is how, okay, so it is a good practice as well, okay, if you are trying from the scratch. So you, whenever you have written some piece of code, just try to run that code with the success cases and with the failure cases. Okay, so you can't always say I whenever you give a past two cases, it is giving me answer, I'm good, I have this particular piece is correct. Whenever you gave a wrong answer and it gave you right answer, like whenever you have given wrong but it is telling it's a right, then your code is failed in that particular case as well. So that's why whenever you have written some piece of code, just give both cases. Okay, when answer is correct, when answer is wrong, then only you will get to know how that particular algorithm is working. Okay, so is using autocomplete feature in IDE is good habit, Python? Yes, yes. It will help you to improve your efficiency, and also the auto feature, like the advantage of IDEs is if you hover on them, okay, if you hover on them, like you can see, right, you can see, so it is giving me some definitions over there. Okay, so while I was studying, I used to code in notepad. Okay, I don't know this pie chart and all. Okay, back then in my second year, I don't know when I started learning Python in my second year. Okay, I don't know this pie chart, I don't know VS code. Basically VS code is not there at that time. If that is there also, that is not that much famous as of now. So I don't know, I always need to go to Geeks4Geeks articles or any other blogs, then I need to study the definitions. But nowadays everything is there. Okay, everything is there in IDE itself. Like if you don't know, like if you wanted to know what are the methods that you can perform, like what are the operations that you can perform on a string, you can just say s dot, like string, we have stored string in s, right? So s dot, then you can say see this, see this, these are all the operations that you can perform on a string. These are all the operations. So here it is saying that replace. So what this particular you can think, so it is telling that, so replace will help you to replace one character. Okay, what you need to give, you need to give old value, you need to give new value, and the count, like how many occurrences you need to change. And upper, so what is upper? So if you are giving a small value, like smaller case values, then if you use s dot upper, it will convert everything to the up. But what if I forgot the syntax of a for loop or anything else in front of the interviewer field of coding? Uh, that depends upon you. Yeah, so it's okay. So here basically there will be two things. Okay, completing one task. Okay, so like if you have given one task, just complete it. That's one type of persons. And I can say there are another type of persons, like so a company wants, okay, if you have given a task and you need to know everything about that particular task, like whatever you do, whatever the operations are you have performed on that, you can you whenever someone asks you related to that particular kind of work, you need to tell that. Okay, so completing a task is not an doesn't make you a good programmer or good employee. You need to know, have some good command over everything. Okay, so this is what, okay, though if you have copied some code in your exam, so you will forget that. So but a good programmer doesn't do that. Okay, so if someone has copied that, so coming out of the exam, just go and try to learn that. Okay, so that it will help you in an interview. So even so I won't say I have just never copied the things. Yes, I have copied, but whenever a time requires, I have learned that. Okay, that makes you a good person. Okay. So don't say, so you can say okay in interview as well. If interviewer doesn't have restricted you to use this kind of text editor or note editor only, then you can open IDE and you can code up. Okay, I can recommend that. Okay, cool. Yes, if you have any doubts you can ask me. Okay, if you have anything okay regarding interviews or regarding an software, yeah, field like software job, or if you are in a college like, yeah, what to learn kind of things, you can ask me. I'm up for questions. Yeah, we are done with today class. Okay, we have learned so many things. I guess almost we have solved 6 to 7 problems, right? 6 to 7 problems, not memorizing. We have learned everything on our own. We have solved it on our own, right? Yes, you can ask me anything. So if you don't have any questions, let's end the session here. Okay, bye. Sir, I have interview on 3 Feb for Python developer. Okay. So just so what kind of like company it is? Is that a product based or service based company? And a fresher or experienced guy? Fresher or experienced guy? What kind of questions they ask? Yeah, fresher or experienced guy. Sir, I have knowledge equivalent to the CCNA, but I actually doesn't have the certificate. Then go ahead and apply for the certificate, na? It will cost you around 3 or 5. Like, see, CCNA is very important certification. Okay, so yeah, I guess paying money is worthful. Okay, just go and pay for that certificate and complete the exam. So yeah, service based fresher. Then brush up all the basics of an Python, basics, and go through the definitions of oops. You don't need to implement. Okay, just go through the definitions of oops. Okay, like inheritance, what is a class, what is a inheritance, what is a polymorphism, what is encapsulation. So if you google that, you will find a one article where everything will be residing in that one particular article itself. You can say mug up the things. Okay, like if you are day before interview or 2 days before interview, that's what you need to do. Okay, and try to, whenever you are studying oops concepts, try to write the own examples. Okay, examples are very very important in the perspective of oops. And basic problems like whatever we have discussed. So we have seen, right, palindrome, we have seen counting Fibonacci number kind of thing. So that's what you can expect. Yes, Shraddha, thanks. Then how should I explain to interviewer that I have knowledge regarding CCNA? So please put that in a skill set. Okay, you can mention that in your skill set. Okay, then you, so interviewer, if interviewer have some knowledge on CCNA, then he will ask you few questions related to that. Okay, if you perform well, then he can assume that yes, he has some stuff. Okay, sir, what's next after oops in Python? Then go and implement few basic level problem like projects. Okay, like console based banking application, and a gaming sessions like TikTok to you, and Sudoku solver. You can solve that kind of problems. Okay, so oops is one of the important topic that one has to learn, and a company expects from a fresher. Okay, it's not like you need to know everything, but after getting into organization as well, they will give you training again in oops. Okay, you need not to worry. Still, if you have any questions, you can ask me. So 5 more minutes. Okay. Yes, Amit, always welcome. Okay. Please do join rest of the course as well after getting into place. Okay. Done. Marcus. Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone.